English Listening Podcast.
English Vocabulary Made Simple. Intermediate. Part 16. Pity. A feeling of compassion or sympathy for someone's suffering or misfortune, to feel sorry for or regret something. She felt pity for the homeless man on the street. Context. The circumstances or environment in which something exists or occurs, the setting or background. Understanding the context is crucial to interpreting the message. Organization. A structured group of people with a common goal or purpose. The organization is dedicated to environmental protection. Injury. Harm or damage inflicted on the body, often as a result of an accident or physical force, a wound or hurt. His injury prevented him from playing in the game. Greatly. To a large extent or degree, significantly or immensely. His contributions have greatly impacted the community. Fashionable. Conforming to or following what is currently popular and stylish. Her outfit was very fashionable. Unfriendly. Not friendly or hostile in attitude or behavior. The neighbor's unfriendly dogs always barked at strangers. Exhibition. A public display of works of art or items of interest, held in an art gallery or museum or at a trade fair. The art exhibition featured local artists. Traditionally. In a manner that adheres to established customs or practices. They traditionally exchange gifts on their anniversary. Entertainer. A person, such as a performer or artist, who entertains and amuses others through their talent or skills. The entertainer captivated the audience with a mesmerizing performance. Absent. Not present, missing. She was absent from school yesterday. Border. The line separating two countries or areas, to form the edge of something. The border between the two countries was heavily guarded. Thought. A mental process involving the contemplation or consideration of something. Her thought was interrupted by a loud noise. Successfully. In a manner that achieves the desired result, with success. The team worked together successfully to complete the project. Beneath. Under or below something, in a lower position. The treasure chest was buried beneath the sand. Packet. A small paper or cardboard container in which goods are packed. She handed me a packet of information. Authority. The power or right to make decisions, give orders, or enforce rules, an expert in a particular field. The government has the authority to enforce laws. She is an authority on ancient history. Owner. A person who owns something, the possessor of property. The owner of the restaurant greeted us warmly. Propose. To suggest or put forward an idea, plan, or offer, to make a marriage proposal. He decided to propose a solution to the problem. Bite. To use the teeth to cut or pierce something, an act of biting. He took a bite of the delicious cake. Curve. A smoothly bending line or shape, to bend or form a curve. The road had a sharp curve. She wanted to curve the ball into the goal. Rob. To take property unlawfully from a person or place, by force or threat of force. The thief tried to rob the bank. Chamber. A room or space within a larger building, a legislative body or council. The chamber was beautifully decorated for the event. The Senate is a chamber of Congress. Apart. Distant or disconnected. Their views on the matter were worlds apart. Fully. Completely or entirely, to the greatest degree. He was fully aware of the situation. Install. To place or fix equipment or machinery in position for use, to establish. They will install new software on your computer. Reveal. To make known or disclose something that was previously hidden, secret, or unknown, to unveil or expose. The detective will reveal the identity of the culprit soon. Dull. Lacking interest or excitement, not sharp. The lecture was dull, and the students were bored. Keen. Having or showing eagerness or enthusiasm, sharp or penetrating. She has a keen interest in photography. Though. Despite the fact that, however, nevertheless, it was a challenging hike, but they completed it, though. Ankle. The joint connecting the foot and leg. She twisted her ankle while hiking. Accompany. To go somewhere with someone as a companion. She will accompany us on the trip. For instance. As an example, to illustrate the point or situation. There are many countries where English is spoken, for instance, Canada and Australia. Alive. Living, not dead. The patient is still alive. Etc. An abbreviation for etc., which means and so on or and others. It is used to indicate that there are more similar things or examples. The store sells various fruits, vegetables, etc. Disappear. To become unseen or go out of sight, to cease to exist. The magician made the rabbit disappear. Ultimate. Being the best or most extreme example of its kind, the final or ultimate point or limit. Winning the championship was the ultimate goal. Barrier. An obstacle or barrier that prevents progress or access, a boundary or divider. The language barrier made communication difficult. Recommend. To suggest or endorse as being good, suitable, or advisable. I recommend this book to all my friends. Continuous lie. In a manner that is uninterrupted or happening without pause. The music played continuously throughout the evening. Willingness. The quality or state of being prepared to do something, readiness. His willingness to learn impressed his teacher. Frame. A rigid structure that surrounds or encloses something such as a door or window. To construct or formulate a plan or system, he placed a picture in the ornate frame. Introduction. The act of bringing something into existence or presenting it for the first time, a formal presentation or beginning. The introduction of new technology changed the industry. Automatically. In a manner that occurs automatically or without conscious effort. The system updates itself automatically. Polish. To make something smooth and shiny by rubbing or cleaning, a substance used for polishing, refinement, or improvement. She used a cloth to polish the silverware. Attraction. Something that draws interest, pleasure, or admiration. The Eiffel Tower is a famous attraction in Paris. Arrival. The act of reaching a destination, a person or thing that arrives. Their arrival was delayed due to bad weather. Regard. To consider or view in a particular way, respect or admiration, attention or consideration. She holds him in high regard for his achievements. Unknown. Not known or familiar, a person or thing that is not identified or recognized. The identity of the author remains unknown. Collection. An accumulation of objects gathered for study, comparison, or exhibition, the action or process of collecting something. Her collection of antique dolls was impressive. Irritating. Causing annoyance, frustration, or discomfort, provoking irritation. The loud music next door was irritating to the neighbors. Audience. A group of people who gather to listen or watch a performance or event. The audience applauded the musicians. Dominate. To have control, influence, or power over someone or something, to be the most prominent or prevalent. The team continued to dominate the competition. Make fun. To mock or tease someone in a playful or humorous manner, to joke about or ridicule. They like to make fun of each other in a friendly way. Independence. The state or condition of being free from outside control, influence, or support, self-reliance and autonomy. The country celebrated its independence from colonial rule. Shoulder. The part of the body connecting the arm and torso, to bear or carry a burden. His backpack was heavy on his shoulder. He decided to shoulder the responsibility.